Welcome, puzzle fans! Get ready to delve into the captivating world of wordplay and mental gymnastics. We're about to explore a phenomenon that has taken the nation by storm, a daily brain teaser that's both challenging and incredibly rewarding. Today, we're diving into the New York Times Connections puzzle, a game that has quickly become a staple in the daily routines of countless individuals. It's more than just a puzzle. It's a mental exercise, a social connector, and a source of daily satisfaction. It's become a daily ritual for word lovers everywhere, a way to kickstart the brain in the morning or unwind after a long day. From students to professionals, people from all walks of life are finding themselves hooked on this deceptively simple game. What makes it so addictive? What is it about this particular puzzle that has captured the hearts and minds of so many? Is it the challenge, the sense of accomplishment, or the shared experience with a global community? At its core, it's a simple grid of 16 words, seemingly random and unconnected at first glance. But beneath the surface lies a network of hidden relationships waiting to be discovered. The challenge is to find the hidden links that tie them together, to identify the 4 groups of 4 words that share a common theme or association. It requires a blend of vocabulary, critical thinking, and a little bit of intuition. The game's beauty is in its blend of simplicity and complexity. The rules are easy to understand, the interface is clean and intuitive, but the puzzles themselves can be surprisingly challenging. It's easy to start, but tricky to master. You might breeze through one puzzle only to be completely stumped by the next. This variability keeps players engaged and coming back for more. Sharing results online has built a vibrant community, a place where players can discuss strategies, share their triumphs and frustrations, and celebrate their collective love of word puzzles. It's all about that satisfying aha moment, the feeling of finally cracking the code and seeing the connections fall into place. That moment of clarity is what keeps players hooked, driving them to solve puzzle after puzzle. Whether you're a speed solver, racing against the clock to complete the puzzle in record time, or a newcomer just learning the ropes, there's a place for you in the Connections community. Connections offers a daily mental workout and a bit of fun, a chance to challenge your brain, expand your vocabulary, and connect with others who share your passion for puzzles. It's a win-win situation. So let's put on our thinking caps and see what today's grid has in store. Are you ready to test your wits and uncover the hidden connections? Let the puzzling begin. Ever stumbled upon a game that seems simple on the surface but quickly reveals layers of delightful complexity? New to Connections? Well, you're in for a treat. Connections is a word association game that challenges you to think critically and creatively. It's a game that can be enjoyed solo or with friends and family, making it a perfect choice for a quick mental workout or a leisurely game night. Here's how it works. The premise is straightforward, but the execution requires a keen eye and a knack for spotting hidden relationships. Get ready to put on your thinking cap and dive into the world of connections. You get a grid of 16 words, seemingly random at first glance. These words are your raw material, the building blocks of your puzzle-solving adventure. Take a moment to scan the grid, let your eyes wander, and allow your mind to make initial connections. Your goal: sort them into 4 groups of 4, each group united by a common thread. This is where the real challenge begins. You'll need to analyze the words, identify potential relationships, and experiment with different groupings, each sharing a hidden connection. This connection is the key to unlocking the puzzle. It might be obvious, or it might be subtle, requiring you to think outside the box and consider different perspectives. Categories can be anything. The possibilities are truly endless. From concrete concepts to abstract ideas, the connections can take many forms. Objects like types of furniture or brands of cars. Wordplay, such as words that rhyme, or words that are anagrams of each other. Or shared traits like colors, shapes, or even emotional associations. The beauty of Connections lies in its versatility and the freedom it gives you to interpret the words in different ways. Select 4 words, hit submit, and cross your fingers. This is the moment of truth, where your intuition and reasoning are put to the test. And if you're right, they lock in and reveal their category, giving you a satisfying sense of accomplishment. It's a rewarding experience that encourages you to keep playing and exploring new connections. There are 4 difficulty levels, each represented by a different color, adding another layer of complexity to the game. Yellow, easy. Green, representing increasing levels of challenge as you progress. Blue, and the tricky purple, which often requires the most creative and unconventional thinking. You only get 4 mistakes, so choose wisely. Each incorrect guess brings you closer to the end of the game, adding a sense of urgency and excitement. Use them wisely. Think carefully before you submit and trust your instincts. The challenge is to find the perfect solution, to successfully categorize all 16 words without making too many errors. With no overlaps or red herrings tripping you up, be wary of words that seem to fit into multiple categories, as they might be cleverly placed to mislead you. It's a quick, clever game that keeps your mind sharp, improves your vocabulary, and enhances your pattern recognition skills. So, are you ready to test your wits and dive into the addictive world of connections? Give it a try and see how many puzzles you can solve. Let's check out today's puzzle. July 4th, 2025, puzzle hash 754. The grid: boom, cracker, firework, rocket, liberty, justice, eagle, bell, pop, soda, fizz, tonic, stripe, star, bar, block. There's a clear Independence Day vibe, but don't be fooled by the obvious. Some words scream 4th of July, while others, like tonic or block, don't fit the theme so easily. The trick is to look past the surface and spot the subtle connections. Expect red herrings and clever misdirection. Let's get ready to untangle this festive web. Time to solve! Start with the simplest group, the yellow category. Pop, soda, fizz, and tonic all relate to carbonated drinks. Pop and soda are regional terms, fizz is the bubbly sound, and tonic is a fizzy mixer. Select these four, hit submit, and success. The category kinds of carbonated drinks. That's one group down, 12 words to go. Finding the easy group first builds momentum and narrows the field. On to the next category. With yellow solved, let's tackle the green group. Liberty, justice, eagle, and bell are all iconic American symbols. The Liberty Bell, the bald eagle, and the ideals of liberty and justice. This group is a perfect fit. Select and submit. They turn green, revealing symbols of the United States. 2 groups down, 8 words left. The puzzle's getting clearer, but the trickiest connections remain. Time to dig deeper and watch for wordplay. Let's keep going. Now we have boom, cracker, firework, rocket, stripe, star, bar, and block. The obvious fireworks group seems tempting, but let's double check. Look at stripe, star, bar, and block. They're all simple shapes or patterns. Select those 4, submit, and success. The category, simple patterns. That leaves the 4 fireworks words for the final group. Sometimes the most obvious group is actually the trickiest. One last connection to solve. Let's crack the purple group. The last 4, the final frontier of this connections puzzle. It always seems like the easiest part, doesn't it? You've already navigated the treacherous waters of the other groups, identified the subtle links, and celebrated those mini victories. But don't let your guard down just yet. This last group, this final connection, often holds a sneaky surprise. It's the puzzle's way of saying, you thought you were done? Think again. It demands a fresh perspective, a renewed focus, and a willingness to discard any preconceived notions you might have. So take a deep breath, clear your mind, and prepare to tackle the trickiest connection of them all. Boom, cracker, firework, rocket. The purple group is always the toughest. It's designed to be the ultimate test of your pattern recognition skills, your ability to think outside the box, and your sheer determination. Don't be discouraged if you find yourself staring blankly at the screen, feeling like you've exhausted all possible avenues. That's exactly where the puzzle wants you to be. It's in those moments of frustration that the solution often reveals itself, like a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. At first glance, they're all about fireworks, a dazzling display of pyrotechnics, a celebration of light and sound. The obvious connection screams things that explode, or things you see on the 4th of July. But that's precisely the trap. The purple group rarely offers such a straightforward solution. It lures you in with a seemingly simple connection, only to pull the rug out from under you at the last moment. But purple usually hides a twist, a subtle nuance, a clever play on words, or a connection that's just slightly off-center. It's the puzzle's way of rewarding those who dare to look beyond the surface, to question their initial assumptions, and to embrace the unexpected. Let's look for wordplay, because sometimes the answer isn't about what the words, but how they or what they. We need to consider all the angles, explore every possibility, and leave no stone unturned in our quest for the hidden connection. What if you add pop after each? It's a classic connections trick. Taking the words at face value is rarely the solution. We need to think associatively, to explore the hidden meanings and the subtle nuances that lie beneath the surface. Boom pop, cracker pop, firework pop, rocket pop. All are types of sounds or phrases. They all become recognizable, common terms when you add pop to the end. This isn't just about explosions, it's about the language we use to describe them. That's the trick. They're all words that can precede pop. It's a subtle but significant distinction, one that transforms the entire puzzle from a chaotic jumble of words into a cohesive and meaningful group. Submit, and the answer is revealed. Words preceding pop. The puzzle's solved, another victory claimed, another connection forged. The real challenge was seeing past the obvious, resisting the urge to jump to conclusions, and instead embracing the ambiguity and uncertainty that the purple group so often presents, and spotting the hidden link, the subtle thread that ties seemingly disparate words together, the key that unlocks the puzzle's true meaning. That's the magic of connections, the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of the solve, and the constant reminder that there's always more than meets the eye. Every puzzle ends with a satisfying aha moment, a feeling of clarity, of understanding, of having finally cracked the code. It's a reward for your persistence, your creativity, and your willingness to embrace the challenge. Ready for more tips? Because the world of connections is vast and full of surprises, and there's always something new to learn, some new strategy to master, some new connection to uncover. New to Connections. Here's how to get better fast. Don't rush. Scan all 16 words and consider every possible meaning. Build groups by starting with pairs or trios, then expand. Use the shuffle button to see words in a new light. Watch out for red herrings. Groups of 5 or 6 similar words are traps. Your job is to find the 4 that truly fit. Practice, and you'll spot connections faster every day. Puzzle hash 754 is solved. Whether you aced it or struggled, the real reward is the mental workout. Connections sharpens your mind, expands your vocabulary, and brings a daily dose of fun. Share your results, play with friends, and enjoy the sense of community. Every puzzle is a new opportunity to learn and improve. Keep playing, stay curious, and embrace the daily challenge. Happy puzzling! See you next time!